Alright, crappy tire. Classic place to go. Oven cleaner. You want to clean your engine? This. Half the price of the gunk fucking engine degreasers, and it works way better. PV blaster, because yes. Dollar store. If you want gloves, go to the freaking dollar store. Don't pay $10 at Canadian Tire. $3.50. This for painting. More painting. Need a fresh one of these for the CIVIC. Yeah. I'm gonna try out these foam brushes. I want to see the difference between that and the bristle brush. I got one nice one. Gotta have something nice, you know. Treat yourself. And we're gonna try tire letter marker. Got this all with a gift card, so no money out of my pocket. That's the best time to buy this kind of shit. Alright, so we're just out here looking over a family car, make sure it's all good, Kia Soul, whatever. Passenger side axle is so friggin' long. Just thought I'd point that out. There's no carrier bearing or anything, it's just 2.5 feet of axle. So we've been painting the letters on the tire here with this. I don't know if you can get this anywhere else, but got this at Canadian Tire. And all of it, it's a pain in the ass. Takes a lot of patience, so I'll show you. Gotta shake the crap out of it. Make sure these are completely clean, no gels or anything on that. Because my dumbass cleaned these, and now it's not applying the best it could. But what you have to do, push down when it's straight up and down so the paint can actually flow out, and then it flows over this bristle, and then you can paint it so like that, and then you can kind of, you probably can't see it, but it'll fall down over it, and then you just guide the paint where it needs to go. And you usually have to use the sides of the brush and not straight in. Kind of paint it like that, doing light coats. See, I'm gonna let that dry before I try and make it look better, because right now it's a little spotty, you know. This will probably not focus. Come on, focus, focus, you fucker. Why do phone cameras suck so much? But anyway, got that. Gonna do the rest of them. Front I tried to do with a paintbrush, didn't work so well, so try and correct it with this. Alright, so just finished the first layer on the wheels. From a distance, it's not bad. It looks pretty decent. It'll be better when I can pull it out in the summer and really see the full thing. But this is just one coat. It's okay, but still needs to be filled in again. So I'm gonna let this dry completely. Give another coat later, but I feel like the paint marker is just about out of paint. And for one coat on these, that's a little ridiculous for $10. That's why you buy shit on eBay, so they send you fucking 10 of them. These they look good, I guess. I'm happy I used a gift card for that pen though, but had a little sporty look to it. Alright, we got that new, super fresh K&N to replace that. Not so fresh K&N. I guess I'm gonna need a screwdriver. Screw me, you driver. Screw the driver. Put that in there. Spin the driver. Drop the driver. Good. Yeah. So that's like 50,000 miles. Maybe. No. Yeah, just under that. Versus new. And this was on a motor that went kaboom, so you know, lots of oil. Put that fresh one on there. Lean, mean, Queen Mazine. Don't quote me on that. Grab the driver, screw the driver. That looks a lot cleaner. Even more shiny blue. Love it. We're gonna remove the ABS, get that shit out of there, and put a, catch can there. Fucking oil catch can. We're gonna put a catch can there with the vented oil cap. I painted that for now, don't know when I'm gonna get that, but the plan is vented oil cap to there where the ABS was. Alright, so we just went over this with a little quick wax. Wash and wax, try and shine it up. Feels incredibly smooth. Love that new paint job feel. There's a couple spots up here you can kind of see where it has some glue residue from when I cleaned the letters off. I'll get that with some polish and then wax to really finish it up. And then there's like that spot there where I accidentally nicked. We'll just try and make that shiny. It's not quite all the way through the paint, so I should be able to fix that. But she's looking beautiful. Super happy with that. The only things I want to do next, really major, is removing the ABS. For that, we just go to the scrapyard. It'll be our next trip, hopefully. Get the non-ABS proportioning valve and lines, swap it in, as well as we're going to look at getting a nicer front and rear bumper, because the one that I have here really isn't worth making nice. It's got cracks here and chips and lots of lines in it. That's just garbage. So we'll try and get a fresh one of those. See, this crap. I just try and find one in good condition. And the only thing I really need to finish up, we're gonna do this. That's why I got the scuffing pad and some nice brushes. I just need to go over this and rough it up, because painting over it with a brush, if there's already nice paint under it, it looks like this. It doesn't really work. So we need to roughen that up and paint that. Just painted the front piece here that we needed to finish. This time I decided to use the foam brush because before I bought a package of cheap normal brushes, and of course the bristles occasionally they collect dirt, they fall off. So I wanted to see how this would do, and it's amazing. Here, here's the spot I missed. Boom. So the number one thing is to make sure there's no texture when it dries. Some of those little lines, they'll disappear when it dries. Overall, this applies it so smoothly, and it works great. Also got a really nice quality brush, bristle brush. Then I want to try at some point, but honestly this does the job, and it's $1, $2 for one of these. You don't have to worry about bristles falling off. And of course we're still using the Armor Coat Rust Paint Aluminum, which seems to be a very close match to the silver on the car. Like in the camera you can't even tell the difference, other than that not having a clear coat, and this obviously does. And here's the tire lettering again, kind of drying out. I'll try and do another coat. So final opinion on the tire lettering. It works good. What you gotta do, you're gonna have to do a couple coats, I bet. Here, I just put a second coat on. It's a little bit brighter and whiter, brighter and whiter from what it was. What I would suggest, because this is just a felt tip on it, so what you're gonna wanna do, the paint falls onto it and then you draw from there. So what I've done, you're gonna wanna, I mean, don't have to put it on your floor, but you're gonna wanna just make a little puddle with this, tap the end a couple times. So you've got the tip here. What you wanna do is touch the floor like that, and then it gets all the paint over the whole thing, and then it comes down, boop boop, do your painting, and then come back, dab it a couple more times and go to it. Or else you're just gonna be frustrated trying to sit there using it straight like a marker. It doesn't work. You need to let the paint come down over it and then apply, doing a couple coats. And you know, I'll show you again after I do a final 2 coats on everything. But I'm pretty happy with that.
When you ask me to bring that guacamole to the party, I'll say no, no. If you ask me bring the guacamole to the party, I'll say no, no, no. That shit's too expensive.